Evil Squid Comics podcast. We are part of the Collector's Maze Network.
Don.
Scott.
Andrew. Go.
All right, so another new series that I picked up is Blood and Thunder, published from Image. It's another Skybound. It's another Kirkman.
Kirkman writes it?
No. It's written by Benito Cereno and artist E.J.
But it's from Kirkman's production company or whatever
Skybound.
he does.
Yes, it's Skybound. And in the back, I'll start off with this. So in the back of it, Kirkman writes a thing. So this is based on a story that Kirkman came up with like years ago.
Okay.
And he actually worked with this
writer,
Cereno. Yes, and he did like a first issue like plot or script, and then it never came to fruition. And so then Kirkman went back to him and said, hey, let's do it now, but let's tweak it a little bit. And so it's based on an idea of Kirkman's, but it's written by Cereno.
It's a long way to say that.
So it's a first issue. It's just a normal kind of your regular introduction. So there's this, it looks like a meteor, but it has like levels. So it's got like the top level are the rich people, the medium level is the whatever, and then the bottom's just like the dregs of society, right?
Nice.
Like just like sleeping in the streets, just terrible, horrible stuff. So that's the environment that you're in. There's this prison, so it starts out, there's a prison, and it's like there's this creature that is in prison, and he's supposed to be like the deadliest person in the universe or on the whatever, right? Yeah. So then the story is basically you get introduced to the world, and then there's a lady who is the protagonist of the story. And her name is Blood, and her gun
is called Thunder?
Yes, it's called Thunder. And the gun is, like, it talks, right? Like, she'll be like, hey, like, she's chasing this guy through the book. And she's not a cop, but she's like, she works with the cops. Like, the cops know her, but she's kind of like a bounty hunter, I guess, or whatever. So the whole story is just kind of like her chasing this guy. And so, like, she'll tell the gun, she'll, like, load up, grenades. And the gun's like, well, we're not supposed to kill this guy. We're supposed to bring him in, so I'm not going to give you grenades. I'm going to give you this,
So
whatever.
her gun is talking back to her?
Right, the gun talks back to her.
That seems to.
It almost kind of reminded me of, do you remember...
Yeah, the axe guy?
The bloody...
No. I was going to go with another gun. Ellis. Steve Ellis. He did that book where there was a gun that talked. Because I had him do... Anyway, I have to look it up. I don't remember what it's called, but there was...
There's been a few books where guns talked.
So she tracks this guy down. She brings him into the police, and then you learn a little bit about like her. This gun is like old school. It's out of date. But it was her father's gun, and her father was either a cop or a bounty. And so she uses her dad's gun. And so like when she's at the police station, the chief, like she's talking to the chief, and he's like, you should really get rid of that relic and, upgrade to a new one or whatever. And she's like, nah, I'm going to keep this one. It's my dad's or whatever. But so, like, she hunted this guy down, and then they found a bunch of books, like, in his place. Apparently, books aren't a thing. They're, like, ancient things, and the police chief's like, yeah, it's a good thing we confiscated all these books. We're going to get rid of them. And so she steals one when he's not looking to, like, read it. And then, of course, at the end of it, can you guess what happens with the creature?
Oh, we're on the edge of our seat, Don.
Yeah, the creature. He escapes prison, and he's killing prison guards with blood everywhere and stuff. So
nice.
Sweet. Maybe just read it to us next time.
Wow.
I mean, it's a first issue. You kind of got to set it up, right?
Sure,
absolutely.
Got to set that up.
And it sets up pretty well.
Yeah, I'm not. The art's okay.
He's pulling it back out, Scott.
Like I've never heard of this E.J. Sue, except for so I've been catching up on all my Energon Universe stuff.
Yeah.
And this guy E.J. Sue has been doing a lot of like alternate covers for Transformers, for G.I. Joe, and Void Rise.
Okay.
Cool. Say his name again.
Like E.J. S.U.
Okay.
So I say E.J. Sue.
E.J. Sue. Hey, that's
okay.
How else could you pronounce that?
Capital E period
capital J period Sue.
S.U.
Wow.
Yeah. Like
Better
F
than-
you.
I was
but
gonna
S.
say, yeah. Better than
EJSU, buddy.
EJF. It's a cool first issue, right? Like, it draws you in. I think I want to know more. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the artwork. I don't know. I mean, it's not terrible.
Poor EJSU.
Yeah, that's what I was
But-
thinking.
It almost kind of takes me out of it when
I like
read
the
it.
art. But yeah,
And
it's
how
a
many
little
issues are there
cartoony.
so far?
Just one.
Just the one. Okay.
Yeah. I actually read some first issue stuff. Usually, I'll save these. I'll buy like 10 of these, and then I'll read the first 2 arcs, and then I'll go like, oh, I don't like this. I should stop buying it.
Nice.
So I actually read some first issues of stuff that came recently.
That's brilliant.
Cool.
I know.